Hey, just wanted to come on here and see if I can get this point across. Yes, I will be reading from my other phone because I wrote all this down so I could get the right message across without losing my train of thought. So, I've always wondered why we always told people what Jesus hates, what he doesn't like. I want to try a different approach because God wants you to be happy. He wants you to enjoy the riches that he gives you, and he wants you to know that he loves you even when you mess up. I don't know why whenever Christians talk to non-believers, they always are damning them to hell for everything that they're doing. And imagine this. You apply for a job and you walk in and you talk to the current employees there, and they just have everything negative to say about their boss. Oh, he doesn't like when you do this. He doesn't like when you do that. You should never do this if you want him to love you or promote you or give you a raise. Would you want to work for someone who is constantly nagging, or they're always talking about what you're doing wrong? No, you wouldn't. No. So I say that to say this. Let's talk about the goodness of God. Let's talk about how many times he's loved us even when we do wrong as a Christian. Like, imagine if our relationship with God was human to human. Whenever you have beef or whatever with someone that you know or love, eventually, if they continue to do you wrong, what are you going to do? You're going to cut them off. Do you know how many times we as Christians, me, myself, and everyone else mess up 24/7 all day long, and God still continues to show us mercy, to show us grace, to show us love, to show us favor. I came on here to just remind everyone who feels like there may be a God out there. There may be someone that is pulling some magical strings up above, that there is more to him than damnation. He loves you. He wants you to spend the rest of eternity with him. That's how much he loves you. He wants you to do right so that you can spend eternity with him. This world we're living in is a temporary home, and I'm sorry if it comes across as me preaching. I'm not a preacher by any means. If you know me, you know I'm not a preacher, okay? I sin every day. It's human nature. But God still wants a relationship with you. So just because he doesn't like that you do this or that, it does not excuse that you are doing those, but that does not mean that he does not want a relationship with you. So I don't know who needs to hear this. I know this is a very long message, but I was having a conversation about something similar to this with a friend of mine who's also a minister, and I just felt the need to come on here and remind everyone that God is love, period. I'm done.